hope you guys can see because my light is burnt out. Just move this junk out of the way. I'm making a clay soap. It's a recipe that I got the idea from, I think it's Humblebee and Me. She had a recipe I saw floating around Pinterest that was called All About Clay. So I kind of took that and modified it slightly, not so much. I haven't put the clay in yet because I'm waiting. I'm using the, I believe this is also called the room temp method, where you get the hot lye and you melt your oils with it. But the thing that I don't like about this is I feel like it takes longer, but it's good for when you don't have your lye ready, because I typically like to make my lye first and then get the oils melted and let those cool a little bit, and then worry about that. Do you know what I mean? You guys following or not? It's been a while since I've done a video. So I wasn't gonna make this soap right now because I have family on the way over for dinner, but I figure I might as well get it done. I haven't done any videos for you guys in quite some time, and I really wanted to get it done. So I use, what is it called? Unrefined shea. So that was a little piece that I needed to get out there. So I think the rest of this would be okay to just stick blend. I'm going to, I think I'm just going to leave it in this bucket because I already put it in here and I don't want to waste another dish. So I'm going to add the rest of my oils. This is just my rice bran and my olive, like my liquid oils, my castor, and then this was all my hard oils and butters and that. Then I'm going to put it on my scale and I'm going to add my cream. I'm not going to worry. Hopefully it doesn't overflow. I really hope it doesn't overflow. So let me get my kaolin in. Okay, so the little scoopers I have are 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna put my cream in, give or take a little bit, and then I use the heavy cream. All right, and then I'm gonna start out with 2. So I lost count how many tablespoons I put in, but I think I've got about 11. No! Oh my goodness. Well, it's a sign. Need a new stick blender. I do have quite a bit of bubbles in there, but I think I'm going to put some more kaolin clay. I really need to fill my jar back up. That is way down to the bottom, and then I use these tall ones. So like, yeah, bad idea. But I need something big enough where I can put the whole thing in. I think I'm just going to go get like those cereal containers, you know, that have like the spout, or, you know, like the bigger scoop thingy. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm not using silicone. I'm using my regular molds. I think I put about 10, 11, 12, at least 16 tablespoons. According to her recipe, I think she used about 10 tablespoons per, sorry guys, about a pound of soap. She actually used grams in her recipe, so hers was 10 tablespoons per 17 ounces of soap. I think her kaolin measurement was in grams as well. I'm not 100% on that one, but I'm pretty sure it was in grams. So that was the conversion roughly that I came out with, since they're different units of measurement, obviously. But this recipe had such a high amount of hard butters and oils in it. I thought it was going to trace really quickly, and I'm at a really nice medium trace right now. This would be perfect for swirls, but I don't know how long it's gonna last, so I'm gonna just dump this in the mold. Hopefully I can pound these air bubbles out well. I'm moving, you guys. It's actually pretty hot, so I think this soap is gonna set up a lot faster than normal. No need to worry about what's getting poured where, since it's all one. It's pretty hot, so I feel like it's gonna gel really quickly. And I think I'm just gonna leave it here in the garage because it was 90 degrees today and it's pretty warm out here. So here we go. No fragrance, no color, just butters and oils. I did use lard, lots of coconut oil, shea butter, what else? Olive and rice bran, because I love them. And there you have it. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do a little swirl on top just to decorate it a little bit. And that's it. I'm gonna see, maybe I might be able to cut it before I get a chance to edit this video, and then I can just tag that onto the end of this. I'm gonna go bang it out. Alright, we don't want to give it a hard slap. We've got a couple bubbles here on top. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here for a bit, come back and do some swirlies on the top, and that'll be it. Oh my gosh, I totally left you guys recording for 25 minutes. Oops. So I'm just gonna swirl this like this. I've seen some people use like a tablespoon that's like more round, but I just couldn't do that. It's a little loose still, but I think it'll be okay. Feels like it's pretty warm. I don't feel like it's firm enough, but I'm gonna leave it be anyway. Texture. Totally messed this side up. I feel like it's just falling back down. This side looks great. This side looks like trash. I guess the heat hasn't reached this side yet. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It doesn't need to be crazy. I'm gonna put the lid on and just leave it like that. I might not be able to leave my soaps here in the garage because it's too hot. I didn't even wrap this one up, and it looks like it almost started a volcano there. But the purple turned kind of wonky, and it still doesn't look like it turned purple like it should have been. However, I did use a purple from a different co-op. So I want to say I've used it before, but to be honest, I really don't know, and it just did not work out well for me in that soap. It wasn't my Sex Bomb, so I don't know. Here's the clay soap. This one got hot as well, but it looks like the crack, once it kind of started cooling down, it kind of fixed itself a little bit. And there is some ash, so maybe today I'm gonna have to get to the store and get some alcohol to see about fixing that. This one's not gonna be anything spectacular, so I might fast forward you guys through the cut. I am really wanting to get a new cutter. My father-in-law offered to build me one, so I'm gonna see how that goes. They actually built me one before, and it got messed up. I had it in my soap room at the time, was in my basement, and our basement, it didn't flood, but I had a closet that I used as storage that was directly underneath like the upstairs shower, and it ended up leaking and ruined a lot of stuff that I had in there. So it doesn't look like I got a partial gel, and it looks like it's just drying perfectly. So this here will eventually turn the same color as the outside. I hope you guys can see. I have the door closed, so it's pretty dark in here right now, but it's just a plain white soap. I hopefully will take some pictures. It looks like there's some spots where the kaolin didn't quite mix, but I think that'll be okay. The same thing happens with my oatmeal milk and honey soap, and I actually get a lot of customers who say that the undissolved oatmeal is like a mild exfoliant, and they absolutely love it, so they should like this one too. The only thing I wish I would have done with this one is formulated it to be vegan, but I don't know, they still sell pretty well anyway, but I'm still trying to figure out how to get some vegan recipes in there so there's not so much, I don't know, confusion, I guess. Right now I only have 3 specialty bars. This one, the oatmeal milk and honey, and the sea kelp and eucalyptus soap. Those are 3 different recipes, and then every single one of my other ones are all the same base recipe. So that, I don't want too many different recipes, but I don't know, it might be worth it, so I'm gonna have to see. So that's the bar. It looks pretty nice. I'm really excited to see what it looks like with the finished cure and to use it. So yeah, there's that. I have another soap to cut right now. Actually, no, it's the Sex Bomb soap. I don't think it's ready to cut. So, all right, we'll see you guys later.